Hi, Therese.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. I am going to ask you some questions. Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay for me.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, later I am going to tell you 10 words, and you should remember that. Okay? You're going to tell me the words that you have remembered. Okay, so before that, I'm going to ask some questions, okay? So first, how many words do you think you'll remember?
10. 10.
10.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Next. What do you need to do to remember the word?
Analyze it.
Analyze it. Okay. So next question. Are you good at remembering?
A little bit.
Why a little bit?
Because sometimes
Actually, it's okay. If you want to answer it in Tagalog or Waray, it's okay. Okay, so are you good at remembering?
Hindi. Konti lang kasi
Alright, that will be shy. Why? Why konti lang? Why a little bit?
because sometimes ay nakakalimutan ko kasi
Bakit mo nakakalimutan?
kasi meron din akong ginagawa at example, playing and doing gadgets.
You're fond of playing gadgets. You always play that?
No, just a little bit. And
Sometimes.
yes, like Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay, so your next question is, what kinds of things do you do to help you remember things?
Just focus.
Focus. So are you focused?
Sometimes.
How always sometimes?
Because
You're always saying sometimes. Why sometimes? You're not focused at school. You mean that? Oh, why? Why are you not focused?
Because I'm fond of playing and
And
eating.
eating. Yeah, you like eating.
Yes.
Okay. So, our next question is, does your teacher gives you ideas to help you remember the things?
The tea?
Your teacher, does your teacher give you ideas,
Yes.
tips on how to remember things?
Yes, you just analyze it and memorize it and
focus. Does your teacher told you to focus?
yes, but I'm not obeying him.
You're not obeying him? Oh, how sad. Okay, so this is your next question. So, what are the different ideas that your teacher giving you? So, sabi mo kanina, you're not obeying him. So, what are those ideas na tinuturo niya sa'yo? O ideas, tips that he is sharing to you? Anong mga tips yung binibigay nila sa school? O what are the ideas? To be focused, sabi mo kanina, di ba? To focus, ano pa yun?
To focus and to memorize and analyze.
And analyze. Okay. So, your next question. Do you remember some specific examples of things you learned in school?
Yes.
So what are those? What are those some examples of things you learned in school that help you remember things?
Like desiderata.
Oh, what is desiderata? The poem?
The poem.
Okay, what about the poem? What is that poem?
This is kind of like example, you wish for it and if you grow, it will be true.
It will come true.
Yes.
Okay. So this is your next question. Do you use them? The things that you have learned to help you remember things. You use them.
Actually, yes. Because they're important to me.
They're important, so they're helpful.
Yes.
Okay. So your next question. How do you think you learn things best? By seeing it, by hearing it, or by doing it? So, how do you think you learn the things best? By seeing, by hearing, or by doing it?
Both.
Both. You mean, kasi tatlo eh. So, lahat. All. Okay. So, does your teacher help you to figure out the things best, or help you learn that way? Does your teacher help you figure out how to learn things best? So, tinutulungan ka ba ng teacher mo, no? Okay. So, do you do activities to help you learn things in school?
No.
You don't do activities to help you learn things in school?
Actually, yes.
So, yes. So, what are those activities you do?
Like
Okay, tell us.
like our
So, don't be shy. Okay, sige, tell us.
like our scouting.
So, what about your scouting?
We learn about Girl Scout law.
Girl Scout law. So, you remember Girl Scout law?
No,
Why no?
because I can't memorize it.
You can't memorize it?
Yes.
Okay. So why you don't memorize the Girl Scout law?
Because
It's important, diba? Kasi nag-scouting.
Kasi
Kasi,
hindi naman ako mag sisinger kasi iba yun. Kasi yung group namin, iba yung pinili, hindi ako.
okay. So, hindi ka naging interesado.
Hindi.
But you should memorize that. Okay? Okay, so, now, I will start telling you the 10 words, and right after I'm done, tell me the words that you remember, okay? Okay, so first, love, beautiful, admire, book, doctor, dress, cartoon, roses, pillow, and school. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, tell me the words that you have remembered.
Love,
Mm-hmm.
admire,
Mm-hmm.
books,
Okay.
dress,
Okay.
pillows,
Mm-hmm.
cartoons,
Mm-hmm.
and roses,
Mm-hmm.
and
What else?
school.
School. And
The last one I can say it.
maybe, why? Ba't sinasabi mo kasi? Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Because
Because
hindi ko siya
na-memorize.
mm,
Ganun ba? So, yun lang yun? Lahat? Okay, so, thanks to Therese. So, now, I am going to read you a story. So, after that, I will ask you some questions, okay? Sige. So, are you ready?
Ready.
You ready? Okay. So the title of the story is The Little Match Girl. The Little Match Girl. Okay. So please listen carefully. On Christmas Eve, it was snowy. People went home hastily to celebrate the holiday. At the same time, there was a poor little girl still standing on the street. From morning till night, okay, are you with me, Therese?
Yes.
Okay. So from morning till night, no one paid attention to her. The poor little girl didn't sell any matches. She was cold, hungry, and tired. Okay? As she tiredly crossed the road, she was knocked down by a fast carriage. She was shocked to fall, and the mattress spread over the wet ground. Her shoes were worn out already, but now broken. Most of the matches were wet. She carried few dry matches in her hands and wandered about the street with bare feet. Okay. Late at night, it was still snowing. People happily gathered together in the house. The poor little girl stood outside to see the happy family through the window. The sight reminded her of her dead mother. I used to have such a wonderful time with mother was alive, she thought. It was hardly cold. The little girl sat down under the eaves. She could not help trembling and tried hard to make herself warmer. Lighting a matches will be warmer, she thought. She struck it against the wall and something strange happened. She saw a stove and felt warm immediately. When she came closer to the stove, it vanished. Oh, my stove! She left the second match quickly. This time, she saw a table with a roasted turkey, cakes, bread, corn, soup, fruits, and dessert. How delicious! She stretched out her hand, but the foods disappeared again. The match burned out, so she left the third one. This time, she saw a tall and large Christmas tree with many beautiful decorations and shining bulbs on it. She had never seen such a pretty Christmas tree before, and she enjoyed that happy time. After everything was gone, she left the fourth one. This time, she saw her dead grandmother is standing in front of her. I miss you so much, grandmother. Don't you love me anymore? I won't let you leave me again. She tightly hugged her grandmother and cried sadly. Her grandmother looked at her with a smile, as she was afraid that her grandmother would disappear again. She lit all the rest matches promptly. At the very moment, her grandmother took her arms and flew to paradise. Her mother was there, preparing dinner for her. They were reunited happily at last. The little girl wore new clothes, shoes, and socks prepared by her mother. She never had to sell matches on the street because the little girl had been frozen to death. She could stay in paradise with her mother and grandmother forever. Oh, how's that? Okay. Did you listen carefully?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, can you retell the story?
Tell?
Yes. Or kung anong kung ano lang mo na hinumduman or what have you learned about the story? Can you retell that?
Only I could say is the girl is poor and any people doesn't buy her matches.
I think I know that is okay. Can you tell the story in order. Kung anong pagkakasunod-sunod ng story. Have you remember that? Or nare-remember mo pa yung sinabi ko?
No.
Sige, just tell us kung anong nare-remember mo. Just tell us from the start up to the end.
Ito lang yung na-remember ko. Yung little match girl, nag-sell siya ng matches, diba? At hindi siya naka-sell ng matches. Tapos, naglalakad siya sa sa street. Isang courage nadapa siya kasi nagdasagaan siya.
Sagasaan siya. Nahit siya.
At yung sapatos niya burn out. Tapos yung mga matches niya yung matches niya
Nahulog.
sa kamay niya. At naglakad ulit siya na walang sapatos, nakapaalang siya. Giniginaw siya. Tapos, nakakita siya ng pamilya. At parang nagsasalo siya sa pamilya niya. Nag-try siyang nag-light ng matches niya. At bigla na lang meron parang magic siya na lumabas siya. At kapag hinahawakan niya, nagdi-disappear siya. Ganon. Tapos, nag-light siya ulit ng matches. Tapos, nag-wish siya ng meron mga pagkain, ganyan. At kapag hinawakan niya ulit, nag-disappear na naman. Tapos, nag-wish siya ulit. Tapos, nag-wish siya na meron malaking Christmas tree. Tapos, nag-wish siya ulit na makita niya ang grandmother niya. Nag-hug siya. Parang nakakaiyak talaga yung story niya. Tapos, yung grandmother niya, dinala siya sa paradise. Kasi na-frozen siya sa kaginawan yung snow. At pagpunta niya sa paradise, nakita niya yung mother niya, kasama yung grandmother niya. Yun, handaan siya ng mga pagkain, yung sapatos niya, meron na siya. At yun, meron siyang pamilya sa paradise. Yun lang yung masasabi ko.
Okay. Is that all?
Yes.
Okay. So, before we end, I am going to ask you some questions again. Okay, is that okay?
It's okay.
Okay, so my first question is, do you like to read? Do you like reading?
Sometimes.
Why sometimes?
Because some in Saturdays I can't read books because I keep on watching TV, like cartoons. And then Sunday I do my assignments and I can't read it anymore because I wanna sleep and keep my things in school. That's all.
Okay, so is there something that could change your habit that might make you like reading?
Yes, I will just read and read and read and analyze what I'm reading, like that.
Will you do that?
I will try.
You will try. Why ba't sinabi mong you will try?
Because sometimes lang ako nagre-read, pero gusto ko mag-try. Kasi importante yun sa education at sa brain natin.
Okay, so what are the kinds of things or books you like to read at school?
Like fairy tales and
Fairy tales.
storybooks. The same.
Okay. So, do you get to choose some of the things you read at school?
Yes.
You choose it? Pinipili mo lang yung binabasa mo?
Hindi.
Why?
Kasi lahat binabasa ko. Kasi sa library namin, sa lesson namin, meron doon mga reread ko, like yung subject na science, civics.
Sa library.
At meron pang English. Yun yung pinaka-important sa reading.
English? Okay. So, do you read outside school?
No.
You don't read at home?
Sometimes, again.
Sometimes. So, you say sometimes. So, saan yun? Sa bahay.
Sa bahay.
Okay, so, when you're at home, what books you want to read? Or you have books at home?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, what kinds of books you have at home?
Like fairy tales, but I have a story like Cinderella.
Fairy tales.
Yes, I just like fairy tales, but sometimes I read my lessons.
You do lessons.
Yes,
Why only sometimes?
because I just read sometimes.
Okay. So, do you think reading is important? Is
Yes.
it important? Why?
Because some people doesn't know how to read, so they need to read,
Learn.
to learn how to read.
And
That's all.
Okay. So many people think that reading will help you do better in school. Do you believe in that?
Yes,
Why?
because
It will
reading,
help you in school.
yes,
So why?
like, if in reading, you can use it, like, diba, yung story na binasa natin, pwede siyang gamitin ng paragraph din.
Yun lang.
Hmm.
Any other answer? Wala na. Okay. So, what kinds of things you do when you're reading to make sure you understand what you are reading? Anong mga ginagawa mo para yung binabasa mo, naiintindihan mo?
I just wanna say, okay, pabalik-balik ko lang babasahin until you memorize it and analyze it. Pabalik-balik mo lang siyang i-read at kung memorize mo lang,
What do you do when you encounter some words that are not familiar to you? What do you do? Kung hindi mo naiintindihan yung isang salita.
Nagpapaturo at ng dictionary.
You use dictionary?
Yes.
You have dictionary?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how to use a dictionary? Okay, so that's good. Has your teacher helped you to learn ways to help you read better? Tinuruan ba kayo para to help you read better? So, ano yun?
I just wanna say,
has your teacher teaches you or gives you ideas how to understand what you're reading para maintindihan mo yung binabasa mo?
yes.
Yeah?
My English teacher says that analyze what you're reading and
And that's all. So, yun. Wala ka nang sasabihin? Okay, so thank you so much, Therese, for helping me. So, salamat. Salamat.